He's done everything? Bullshit. You ain't done everything in Arc Raiders until you've sat in a bush for 45 minutes pissing in a digital bottle, waiting for some hugging hippo to walk by so you can steal his hard-earned circuit board.
Give me the extract. Don't tell me how to play. Give me the extract. I do this shit my way. Give me the extract. Your loot, your sweat, my payday. The toxic teacher, bitch. And I do this every goddamn day.
Oh, there we are. It's camping. The extract. You know where you are. Hopefully. If you don't know where you are, number one, get a fucking map. Number two, you're on Camping the Extract. You're not on here. I'm on here. You're with me. We're in proximity to each other. Spiritually. Emotionally. We're close. We've never been closer to each other. What's he talking about? That's part of the problem here, is that I never know what's happening. And my sounds, I know that one works. Yes, thank you. Imaginary crowd that makes me feel good about myself. You guys are...
Aristocracy really screws it up.
What? Anyway... We've got a lot to go over. I'm just a guy with a soundboard according to the song and the comments. And but we've got a lot. We've got a lot.
Holy shit, Dad's wasted again.
I keep pressing the same button on accident. Could I say it's part of the thing? Could I pretend that I know what I'm doing? I could pretend I know what I'm doing. But do we know? Anthony! Do we know what's going on? Did I prepare for this episode? I did a little because there is a little bit to go over. And there's even more. Like, I actually came up with something. I was thinking, what can we do that's not just covering the news? Because we cover the news every week, right? Even the contrary to what some of the idiots say. He never talks about the game. He never discusses it with us, and that makes me upset. And I'm here to listen to our creator stuff, which, if you're here, let's be serious. If you're here to listen to only our creator stuff, this is not the place to be. You could go fucking somewhere else. I don't care. I love it. By the way, you know the music thing we use here on our camping, arcing the extract. We're fucking arcing everything, camping everything. Anyway, they were doing contests. I feel like I should have entered a lot of my stuff into this contest. I didn't, and I very much do regret that. But anyway, that's beside the point. So what was I saying? I can't remember. What were we talking about? I don't even know what we were talking about. What were we talking about? The news, and then the special after news thing. I think that's what we need to go over. So, okay, the news today, there's a little bit of news. There's not a lot. There's been no major Arc Raiders bullshit in the past week, and I know you're extremely upset about that. Well, some people are, not everybody, but we've got a lore deep dive to go into, which I think is exciting because I know nothing about the lore of this game. I didn't even read the document that I got, that I had created. So we're going to learn something about Arc Raiders today. Some of you guys may know there's that one fucking nerd in the audience that's going to know everything we're going to talk about. He can go somewhere else too. There are other podcasts out there that apparently are fantastic. I don't know. I haven't listened to. I don't want to listen to the competition because I feel like if I do, like either I'm gonna shit on it or I'm gonna react to it, and I don't want to react to that. This is our little ecosystem here, and it's gonna stay that way, at least for me in my own mind. That's what we're the only one here in Toxic's brain. Okay, so we've got to go. I didn't say, do you notice I didn't say anyway that time? I almost did. And I stopped myself. Thank you, imaginary crowd, again for that. But we have to go over some news, and I don't have the news song pulled up. I should. So let's see. News. What if I type news and then I'm going to have it, which, oh yeah, we got the shit is complete trash / or what did they do with collabs now? They always do the X, right? It's like always X something, because I have so much Stranger Things merchandise. It's like Nike X Stranger Things, Converse X Stranger Things, X fucking Sabrina Carpenter. I don't know, the bullshit like that. But we've got our song, This Shit Is Complete Trash X Arc Raiders fucking news. I think. Is this it?
Brothers, sisters.
Yeah.
Gather the loot.
Let's gather it. Yes. Yes.
Fast and filthy.
It is going to be fast this week. There's not a lot, so it'll be fast.
Machines above, rats below. Grab the loot.
The songs give me time to gather my thoughts and gather my news. The extracts. They fucking die. Yeah, that's right. They do. Dude, it's got like this beat, like I'm bouncing in my fucking chair.
TV crying, sheriff's mad.
Yes. They got, man, it's amazing. It's fucking amazing. Oh, creators. Yes. Okay. I got it. I got the news pulled up. Okay, so if we're ready, the biggest news, in my opinion, and because, I control the flow of information to you guys. I control the narrative here. I'm like the news organizer. I'm like, I don't know, what's the name of that guy that's like the big news guy that controls? I'm the Roger Ailes, but not evil. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's kind of like news, right? The typewriter. That's what people used to use for you Gen Z out there. So the news this week, okay? This week, some of the biggest news. How long does this fucking go? Okay, there we go. Some of the biggest news for this week, okay? So let's go over the biggest news in my opinion. Okay, so, well, no, I'm going to do the bigger news later, but the medium-sized news, the lesser news is that they are now breaking down or cracking down or whatever you want to what do you call it? The breaking, cracking, smacking down on cheating, in that they are working harder toward this anti-cheat. I think this might have been in response to that whole controversy of, the controversy of getting the 30, 60, 90 days. And now on the Steam, let me understand this. There is a Steam family sharing thing that you could do. I don't know, because Toxic, I don't play fucking video games with my family. My family is...
Holy shit, Dad's wasted again.
Well, there you go. That random sound actually worked perfectly. But anyway, they are cracking down on the Steam family sharing, that if one account gets banned, all the accounts are fucking blocked from Arc Raiders.
Rats.
I don't know, how you guys feel about this, because that means if some asshole Timmy is playing Arc Raiders and he can't stop fucking cheating, his sister Sandra will also be banned from Arc Raiders. So the question is that okay? Because their logic is, well, you could buy one game, share it amongst 5 accounts, get banned from one, and then just move to the other account if you wanted to. Are we in double digits on the podcast now, by the way, in terms of our episodes? I think we might have hit double digits here. Let me check. I need to, because that's gonna bother me if I didn't acknowledge it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We are now in fucking double digits. We've made it to 10 episodes, and that's fucking amazing. But it's beside the point. It's beside the point. We've got too much else to go over. So yes. Oh, that crowd actually goes mild there pretty quick toward the end. So the idea is you can just share the game with 12 accounts or however many Steam lets you, and then cheat on every single account and get banned one by one in a slow burn fashion. Okay, that's the idea. That's the idea. Now, question is this a good idea? Will Sandra unfairly be banned because Timmy is a fucking asshole and he can't stop cheating and getting all fucking filthy about Arc Raiders? Now, that's kind of like a lot of things. It's in the eye of the beholder. Is that okay? Is it not okay? In my opinion, who gives a fuck, really? I mean, ban them all. Ban everybody. We got 199 billion people playing this game. Half of them are absolute garbage anyway. So if Sandra, who barely even plays the game, gets banned, big fucking whoop. Hey, Nicky, we made it. Oh, I gotta do my music here. To episode 10 of Camping the Extract. Camping the Extract. Without me dying from drinking too much Bang and taking pills. This week we're gonna go over some news, and then do a lore deep dive on Arc Raiders. You ready for this shit? How's your week been? Been seeing any ladies lately? Uh-oh. Why is my sound? What the fuck is that sound? Was that an air conditioner or something? I don't know. Been seeing any ladies lately? We've heard some about Nicky's love life in a couple of different stories. If you go to Camping Them Softly, by the way, TheToxicTeacher, I didn't even introduce myself earlier. I'll introduce myself now. Is what just fucking happened? My settings just fucked up. What just happened? Did Nicky just lose his mind? No, he didn't. Where is he? Is he okay? Is he alive? I like the music though. This music's nice. This is relaxing. I'm a little relaxed right now. Oh wait, I accidentally hit the wrong button there. It like paused for a split second. So what was I saying? I was saying something. I can't remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, camping them softly. We've heard some stories of Nicky's past. He's been married at least twice that I know of. In addition, he has had various suitors of varying degrees of attractiveness. Mostly zero. They look like Victor. What did he say? They look like Charlotte and move like Victor. If you play Dead by Daylight, you'll know what I'm talking about. But anyway, so we've got that whole thing with everybody being banned. This music gets so fucking loud. I turn it down for you guys, but in my ear, I cannot hear my monitor of me
10
talking.
episodes. Can you believe this shit? I had a betting pool going with the entity that said your fucking heart would explode from that caffeine garbage by episode 4.
Ouch.
But you're still here, you toxic bastard.
I am.
A medical marvel of bad decisions.
Well, yes,
You want
I
to talk
am.
news and lore? Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do
don't
it.
give me that nerd shit about world building. We talking Arc Raiders lore?
Yes, we
That's
are.
my fucking family history. Capiche?
It is?
Those machines ain't just enemies.
Oh,
They're
geez.
my digital cousins.
Oh, God.
I want to know why Uncle Ark is trying to laser my ass every
Uncle
time I
Ark?
step out of a bush. It's
He's
a family dispute. My week has been pure tactical rat perfection.
Oh, nice. Okay, so we've now established that there's an Uncle Ark. He has cousin Sal. Now he has fucking Uncle Ark. I don't know what Uncle Ark looks like, but I'm going to have to ask a follow-up as to what the fuck is Uncle Ark?
I spent 40 fucking 8 hours prone behind a rock near the extraction.
Okay, you can't
I
do
watched
that.
3 squads of hugging hippos wipe each other out, and I just
Hugging-
crawled in like a glorious
Wait, did we call them hugging hippos in a previous episode? I can't. Oh, wow, it gave 2 random fucking farts in a row.
cockroach and took the scraps. That's how you play the fucking game. Trust no one. And ladies,
Yeah, the ladies.
are you breaking my balls right now?
Well, no.
The only
the question is, were they?
lady I've seen is the fucking matriarch, and let me tell you, she's a real high-maintenance broad. She stomped on me yesterday while I was reloading. I don't got time for dates. I got loot to extract.
Oh,
I'm married to the grind, Toxic.
Okay.
Now let's get this shit started before I extract myself from this conversation.
okay, there we go. The matriarch is his main lady. Okay, so everybody gets banned. That's item number 1. Is that if you fucking get banned, everybody on your shit gets banned as well, okay? Big deal, like not a big deal. I don't give a shit, whatever. So the next big thing is that, you know, we're in the streamer world, correct? We are in we're in the world of streamers and fucking content developers. I am the best Arc Raiders podcast out there. By far. I know there are some people that do think that. Go to the comments, you'll see plenty of that. Anyway, you know this Shroud guy, the guy that fucking, I don't know him personally. I don't even know professionally. I personally never really listened to the guy before. Maybe he's the best ever. I don't even fucking know. But he's a big Arc Raiders guy, okay? He likes Arc Raiders. He claims he's taking a break, and this is of just a few days ago. He's taking a break for 2 reasons. Number 1, he's tired of the cheaters, and then there's another reason, but I want to ask Nicky. I said, hey, Nicky. Hey, Nicky, have you heard of this Shroud guy? Of this Shroud dude, this Shroud fellow? Some famous streamer, bitch. Streamer guy. I'm not gonna do that. I don't want Shroud's fucking his people coming after me. Okay, so this Shroud says that he's going to take a break. And one of the things is because of the cheating, and another one is because of the content. Like the way the content is done in this game, the way that the grind and the loot and the, what do they call that? The cycle or something like that. What would you got? There's some word for it that I can't even fucking think of. Yes, the crowd, the fucking crowd. They're against me now. The fucking, what's the fucking word for that? The grind, not the grind. I swear to God, if I can't think of that fucking word, I'm going to lose my mind. The fucking loot cycle, is it loot cycle? Is it something else? I can't think of this. I can't fucking think of this word. It's going to bother me. The loop, the gameplay loop. That's it, the game. Yes. Finally. Figure that shit out. Finally. So anyway, let me go over this. So, Nicky, do you know who this guy is? And then also, let's go over the thing. So it says right here, I'm reading from GamesRadar.com, if you've ever heard of this illustrious fucking news website. It says one of the great cheerleaders for Arc Raiders is taking a little break from the extraction shooter. Michael Grizek, Gronk, I don't know, Grok. It's Twitter all over again. Shroud, also known as Shroud, he was a pro at Counter-Strike Global Offensive, if that tells you anything about this guy. turned into a streamer. He's taking a break. He says he'll come back after the next expedition when there's more to play for. So he's saying, I've already done all this fucking shit. What do I even need to do? It says in the quote from him, I'll probably play Arc Raiders again in a month. That's looking like a good time to play with the expedition resetting. My favorite part of Arc is the beginning. Once you have everything, it loses a little bit of fun. Now, so he's saying he's done it all. What's the point in going? Just come back and then you'll, come back after the expedition and then there'll be more to do. Okay. So that's the idea here, is that once you've done it all, just take a break, come back later.
Who the fuck is Shroud? Is that a type of mushroom? A new cleaning product for getting blood out of a carpet? Stop asking me about these nobodies. I don't know no Shroud. I only know the family. And unless this guy is kicking up 10% of his loot to the Don, he don't exist in my book.
Now, he's doing that thing again where he doesn't know anything.
He's done everything? Bullshit. You ain't done everything in Arc Raiders until you've sat in a bush for 45 minutes pissing in a digital bottle, waiting for some hugging hippo to walk by so you can steal his hard-earned circuit board.
I think he keeps on going about hugging hippos. We did mention, I think it was hugging hippos we talked about. Anyway, it would be great. Think about that. That's what they should add to the game. Digital bottles that whenever you're camping the extract, you can pee in the bottles. Or put a pee meter in the game where you have to pee every once in a while. That way you're like, okay, guys, watch out for this firefight. I got to go take a little break. And then you have to go to a corner or something, or there's like designated corners in the buildings. There's like piss corners, because in prison, they always have a corner everybody pees in. Give it up for pee corners. Anyway, so that's my idea. Let's put that in the game. I don't know if that's ever been done, but we need to make that happen.
That's the end game, you mooks. Taking a break. He sounds like one of those silicon-sucking pacifists who cries when the machines, my distant cousins, by the way, start blasting.
We discussed
You don't take a break from the grind, Toxic.
You don't?
The grind takes a break from you when you're dead. Speaking of Speranza and weird shit, let me tell you something. I was in the game last night, deep in the buried city.
Okay.
You know that spot near the old subway tracks? The one where the lighting is all fucked up and flickers like a strobe light in a cheap strip club. I'm there, doing my tactical rat thing, wedged between a vending machine and a pile of rubble. Perfect ambush spot. I'm waiting for some toaster tapper to come waltzing through, but nobody comes. It's dead quiet, too quiet. Even the grunts weren't patrolling.
Okay.
And then I hear it. Click, whir, click.
Whir.
It wasn't a machine. It wasn't footstep audio. It was coming from inside the wall behind me.
Okay.
Toxic. Have you ever heard the walls in Speranza start breathing? Or did I finally pop too many digital painkillers?
Okay. What the fuck is happening now? What? Hold on. I got to take a drink. Oh my God. I have no idea. Okay, that was random. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, the walls are making a noise. I actually did have anything to drink. I'm just getting through this sentence and then I'm going to try to get a drink. Have I ever heard the walls of Speranza breathing? No, you haven't. Those are probably the pills. What do you take for fun? No, we can't do that. We can't do that. Those are probably the pills, you idiot. Okay, there we go. That would be better than asking him what type, and then we get to this big discussion of sharing stories back and forth. I don't want it to go in that. Camping the Extract does not go in that direction. Neither does the other podcast, the missionary only podcast, if I could call it that. It's the creepiest sound I've ever heard for that.
I think that your time is done, and I think that the spotlight should go on top of me. Yeah.
Well, that's true. It should. Will it ever go on top of me? Probably not, but we can only hope. But I think this is too niche. Is that the word niche?
That's what she said.
Well, that's not like a that's what she said kind of thing. Niche? I don't think so. Quiche. What am I even saying? What am I even saying at this
You
point?
dirt-eating piece of slime. You
Play a
scum-sucking
soundboard sound
pig.
because that's
You
all I
son
am.
of the motherless skunk.
That's all I am, for one thing, is according to the crowd.
Pills? What pills? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
What?
I take vitamin G for gaming and vitamin V for violence.
Whoa.
Don't you dare disrespect the Don like that.
You just
You
said
think this is a hallucination?
No,
You think I'm seeing things?
maybe.
I'm literally crouched in a bush in Speranza right now.
Oh, you are?
My knees are killing me, and the humidity is terrible for my tracksuit.
He's always
Looking
wearing
right
a
at him,
tracksuit.
Toxic.
Yeah,
A squad of 3. Real participation trophy types.
yeah.
They're standing right next to a hammerhead, and the
Okay.
machine ain't even shooting at them
What is
You
a
know why?
fucking hammerhead?
because they smell
I don't think a hammerhead is an actual hammerhead arc raiders. Where did he get this from? Arc raiders. Is that really even a thing? No, it's not. I don't know where this came from that a hammerhead is. He's mentioned it before too, and that's part of the problem.
like fear and soy milk.
Yeah.
They're just standing there, looting a crate like they're shopping at a duty free.
Okay.
One of them is wearing bright neon. Who the fuck wears neon in an apocalypse? I got my crosshairs
Whoa,
aimed right at his head.
Most
But
players.
something ain't right here, T.
Oh no.
The machine turns.
He called me T.
It looks right at me.
Yeah.
And I swear to God,
The
it
hammerhead.
nodded.
The hammerhead.
You think that's the pills talking to you, Mook?
It could be.
Or is that the digital bloodline calling? Why is that bucket of bolts staring into my soul?
Well, okay. Story's going off track here. And we didn't even get to the second. You know what? Let's pause. Let's pause this for now. But because we have to get to the news, I don't know, number one, I don't know what a hammerhead is. But then number two, we've got other things we've got to talk about that are more important than that. So, let's get to it. Let's get to it. We're going to pause the story. I can't with this music. It's so fucking loud in my ear. I need to figure out a way to turn it down, then boost it in post-production or something. That's gonna take a little time. Okay, so Shroud says he's gonna take a break. Okay, so this is the same guy that said this game needs to become game of the year, said, oh, there's already not enough to do. I'm gonna take a fucking break. To me, that's a joke.
Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
Because you need to actually play a game through to completion before you start talking about game of the year, or you need to play it for a certain period of time. He was saying based off the initial shit, hey, let's make this game of the year. It doesn't fucking work that way. So that's all there is to say about that. With the one key.
A flush with cash.
I love that character. If you ever watch Parks versus Rec, what? Parks and Rec, that's what it's called. If you ever watch Parks and Rec, Jean Ralphio, one of the best characters on television. I love him. A personal influence on me. I really like that guy. Anyway, okay, so the next big piece of news, Expedition 2, we need to talk about what Expedition 2 is all about, because I don't know if you remember Expedition 1 or if you were around for Expedition 1, but Expedition 2, I've got to get pulled up while I play our theme song for Arc Raiders News again.
Brothers, sisters, gather the loot, guard the extract.
I love it.
Arc Raiders fucking news. Arc Raiders fucking news.
Oh yeah.
Fast and filthy.
I start dancing. I don't even bring up the news. Tell them.
Machines above,
Rats below. Round the loot, it's time to go. I got too fast on there. I don't care.
drone screen squad.
All right, we extract the fucking yes.
Arc Raiders fucking news. Fast and filthy. Arc Raiders.
Dude, I fucking love that. I love that sound. Anyway, okay, so let's talk about the expedition. So here's the deal. The second expedition, they have said that This one, like people were saying, that's too much of a fucking grind. Who wants to grind out that expedition? I didn't do it. I personally don't. I only know one person that did, and he's the type of person, he's gonna, no matter what, he would have fucking grinded that shit out because that's just, it's too much shit to do, okay? So we need to go over what the new one is because they're claiming they've heard us, that they have said, we recognize that it might be too much for the average player, too much for the camping the extract podcaster. So they've said that they've heard. Okay, so I've got it pulled up here. The actual changes and what is needed from Expedition 1 to Expedition 2 and what that's going to look like. So if we're ready for that, let's go over the actual bullshit and we'll see what the difference is. And by the way, I think the 18th is the last day for this expedition.
Wild, yeah.
Expedition, I think, is the correct term for that. So the 18th, we've got 10 more days. So let's go over this. And I'm going to say, Nicholas, we need to get, it's not fair if we don't get him. Hey, Nicky, the second expedition in Arc Raiders is ongoing now. Will end in 10 days on February 18th. 2026. They lowered the requirements to finish. Is that good or bad? Will you finish it? Okay, so yeah, we need to know if he's going to finish this expedition. Okay, so going over the changes here, and it's going to be hard because I've got like 20 different things of information here on what's needed. So in the different phases, remember expeditions are split into phases. I can't with that. Okay, so they're split into phases, right? You got phase 1, 2, 3, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so phase 1, the only difference is it appears, if I am correct, if the information I have is correct, is that you're going to need plastic instead of rubber, which is supposedly, I don't know what the fucking difference is. Now, in phase 2, they changed it to where from fans, you need coils, and then they lowered some of the requirements on what you need to do phase 2. Okay, so fans to coils, big fucking deal. Phase 3 is where it changes a little bit, where I think it gets interesting, is before you needed sensors in phase 3 for the framework. This time you need 10 shredder gyros, which is bananas. And I think it's great because those shredder gyros, you've got to fucking do some damage. You have to go in requesting violence.
You look like the vermin-ridden son of a bitch you are.
To be able to get those, you are going to have to get serious. Now, again, I think, in my opinion, and I think we had talked about this last week, this is that push towards PvE. You make them go after the Ark more, and that is going to decrease PvE. I think that's part of what they want to do, but I cannot guarantee that. Now, in outfitting in the next one of the biggest things is I think you need ion sputters now instead of the accelerators. And that's a kind of a higher rarity item. So they're making that one a little bit more difficult to get. So that's in phase 4. A lot of you probably never even see phase 4. And remember, in these, you're still going to need the things like the leaper units and stuff like that. Okay. And then for the last thing, I think for the load stage where you actually just give the coins over, they dropped the coins on the combat items, the value that you would need on the combat items. And then on the provisions, they dropped that also. So they actually made stage 5 a little bit easier. So they did change some of the stuff. They didn't dramatically change it, but they changed some of the things, one of which with those shredder gyros is a bit nastier, which I kind of like, but I think that's where the complaints are going to be, is they're in that stage 4 of the part 2. I think that's going to be the big thing. Now, the other thing is that for the for the amount of shit. What was I saying? What am I saying? What the fuck is happening? Thank you. Yes, correct. The total maximum cost of this expedition is far, far lower. The time demand is going to be lower. And then the accessibility, how accessible is this to the average person, is going to be a lot higher. So they're actually wanting more people to reset, because the reset, if we're going back to Shroud, the reset is going to be what keeps people going from expedition to expedition, right? You start over and then you want to do the grind all over again. And the grind is supposedly the biggest part of the fun, right? So now the question is it part of the fun for you? And again, like I always say, that's in the eye of the beholder. If that's worth it for you, if not, then you're not going to get much.
Expedition? What the fuck is an expedition?
We already
Is that a field trip? Are we going to the fucking zoo to look at the zebras? I don't know nothing about no expeditions.
Yes, you
Stop
do.
asking me stupid questions about events and calendars. I don't own a calendar. I live in the moment. And the moment is filled with violence.
Of course.
Lowered requirements.
Yeah.
Of course they did.
Yes.
They always lower the bar for the hug patrol.
Okay.
They want everyone to get a gold star just for logging in.
Yes,
it makes
correct.
me sick.
Does
it's
it?
an insult to the grind.
Yes.
Back in my day, if you
no.
wanted loot,
What
you
is
had
your
to pry
day?
it from the cold, dead
What is
hands of a
his
tryhard
day?
while his teammates teabagged you. That's culture. That's heritage.
Yeah.
But you're distracting me from the job. I'm still in the bush.
Okay, I
Listen
am.
to me.
Oh,
That
Jesus.
squad. The
Yeah.
3 participation trophy-seeking extract
Okay,
versions.
he's still watching
They're doing
them.
the friendly wiggle at the hammerhead. They're crouching up and down like they're having
The
a synchronized
hammerhead's
seizure.
not a real
And the
fucking thing.
hammerhead,
Yeah.
my distant digital cousin.
Oh, Jesus.
It ain't shooting them. It's
What's
just
it doing?
standing there. It's a travesty. It's a betrayal of the bloodline. But wait,
It's
the
not
machine's
shooting.
turret just turned.
Oh, God.
It's not looking at them anymore.
What's it
It's
doing?
rotating, slowly.
Oh, no.
Oh, shit. The red eye just locked onto my bush.
Oh,
It's
no.
looking right at me,
Locked-
Toxic. The machine is ratting me out to the Care Bears.
No!
That metal bastard is pointing me out.
Are you gonna
the
be okay?
The squad is turning around.
Oh, no.
They're looking right at my hiding spot.
Oh,
This
no.
is it. The ultimate betrayal. If
What
they want to
happened?
fight, I'll give them a war.
Oh God, no, we're gonna lose him. We may lose him this week. Oh, Jesus Christ. This episode's gone off the rails. We haven't even gotten to the lore yet. This is gonna be another one of those things. I'm gonna promise you a lore deep dive that we will never fucking get to. And you're gonna like it. Okay? You're just gonna sit there and take it. I'm gonna say, oh no, Nicky, are you okay? Get the fuck out of there. I'm listening to romantic Italian music as I beg you to run. To romantic Italian music as I beg you to run. By the way, the hammerhead is not an enemy or anything in our craters. It doesn't exist. I don't know how he's going to respond to that, but where did he get hammerhead as a thing? I don't know. Anyway, so he may die. We've talked about that. We've talked about the expedition being less. We've had our fun with that. We've had our fun with the segment I like to call
Brothers, sisters.
Oh, well, I thought I was going to have it on the right spot, and I didn't. It's better whenever it gets to that second part. You know what I'm talking about? Where the drums, like not the drums, but like the beat, like right. Like it starts to get here, but then you, like whenever it really goes, that's it. Yes.
Drone scream, squads cry, we extract, they fucking die.
Kratos fucking Neural.
Fast and filthy. Raiders fucking news right now.
Okay.
Crying, sheriff's mad.
Sheriffs are always mad. Those topside sheriffs. They're always. Straight as fucking news. Test and filter. Yes. Say it again. I'm sorry, I get distracted.
Romantic music? I don't know nothing about no romance. Shut
What?
your trap. I'm trying to survive a machine uprising here. Crouched in the dirt with a cramp in my calf, and you're listening to love songs? Get out of here with that.
Sorry.
I don't answer questions about my personal life or my playlist.
Well, your penis
And don't you
got
try to
bitten.
gaslight me about the hammerhead. Doesn't exist, my ass. It's 10 feet tall. It's
Okay.
made of angry metal,
What
and
if
it's
they
staring
did
right
make
at
one?
me.
But what
you
if they
think I'm
did make
hallucinating
one?
a 2-ton death machine?
If they
But
made one,
listen,
that'd be amazing.
This is
What?
where it gets
What?
fucked up.
Okay.
This is the silicon-sucking pacifism I warned you about.
What?
I'm watching this squad of neon-wearing toaster tappers.
I
Real
don't know who
extract
this-
virgins, okay?
Okay,
And they ain't
okay.
shooting. They're
Yeah.
waving. They are doing emotes at the machine.
Oh, Jesus
And the
Christ.
hammerhead ain't shooting back. It ceased fire.
Now,
It's
see,
just standing there like they're old pals from the assembly line. And now, oh fuck, now it's turning its head.
Oh, no.
It's looking right at my bush. The metal snitch is pointing its gun arm right
You
at me.
never wanna say
it's
something
revealing
is-
my location to the squad.
Oh, no.
It's a conspiracy,
Yeah.
Toxic.
It
The
is
PvE
it?
players have unionized with the AI.
Okay.
I'm about to get pinched by a robot and 3 guys in spandex. This is hand-holding gone too far. They're teaming.
Yeah, teaming. No, okay, what about that as an idea? Also, something to where you can make the arc. I mean, we have the lure grenades, right? But what if there was something else that can make them even like work for you in some way instead of just not against you? See, these are the ideas. I would be willing to do that because then it would include the arc in the PvE bullshit. So I like that idea. I think that's great. I think it's fucking great. Let's make that shit happen.
British aristocracy really screws it up.
Okay, so now here's what we need to do. We have to make a song for our lore deep dive, right? That's what we have to have. Okay, so I'm gonna say, hey, I'm gonna need a song for our lore deep dive into Arc Raiders. I'm gonna provide you the document of all the lore. I want you to make a badass fucking song beyond all recognition. And I want it to be good. I want it to be badass. We're live on the podcast right now, Camping the Extract, episode number 10. We need this fucking lore deep dive song. Make it beyond anything we've ever fucking heard. And now, we're about to get this fucking song. I'm going to pause it while I make this song. All right, let's go. I paused it, but then I decided not to because I don't like to pause it because then that makes it seem like I'm running a professional fucking podcast here. So anyway, I like a split second hesitation there. So I plugged in everything. Hang on. Okay, here we go.
Welcome to Epistle 10, motherfuckers.
Epistle 10. I don't like that. He messed up. Okay. It's our lore deep dive. I'm nervous. It sounds great.
Welcome
Yeah.
to Episode 10, motherfuckers.
Oh,
Camping the Extract.
yes. Yes.
Tonight we go deep
Ooh, okay.
into the rust and the ruin.
Oh,
The Lord of the Arc Raiders.
oh, it's starting well.
Year 2180, the surface is dead. Calabretta's a graveyard of
Wait,
rust
we're getting the whole fucking thing here. Okay, well,
of dread.
whatever.
Collapse ate the world and the rich ran away.
Yes.
Exodus protocols told the gods.
I don't even know what all this shit means.
To Romagna built the ships to the stars, left a pour in the dirt with their wounds and their scars.
This sounds really fucking good.
Screaming out of Asera, while the abandoned below inherited terror.
Okay. Ooh, this is good.
They left us to rot.
Oh shit.
Took every shot.
Damn, this is
Missions fall like rain, and we're
ever made.
And resist in the rust belt tonight. Our traders, we ride through the wreckage and fight from Speranza below to the shores of death. We can extract till our fire.
Oh yes, it mentioned camping the extract. Damn. Wow.
Where heroes prevail.
That's really fucking good. Dude, it's cinematic. Okay, that's way too good for this podcast. I think we might have accidentally created something too good for this show. Anyway, okay, so Nicky is fighting the Hammerhead right now, or maybe fighting the Hammerhead. He hasn't stopped there. They're emoting, but first, hey, Nicky, leave those guys. Hey, Nicky, leave those motherfuckers alone. Those motherfuckers alone. We need to deep dive on Speranza and the Arc Raiders lore. The Arc Raiders lore. Hang on. Raiders lore. Okay. So, going into the Arc Raiders lore, let's go in. We're diving deep. We're going deep. We're deepening our deepness into this lore. Okay, so Arc Raiders, I don't know a whole lot about it. So, this is going to be all new to me. So, I've got this report, okay, that I'm going to go through. It's some kind of academic fucking bullshit. But we're gonna learn something today, okay? We're going to try to learn something today. So, let's go. The Arc Raiders lore. I've got to get it pulled up. I've got to get it fucking... Hang on. I've got to get it pulled up here. I'm going to pull it up on this screen so I can read. Okay, if you're ready. If you're ready. I think I'm ready. I don't know if you're ready. Okay, so now this is the introduction, okay? We've got to introduce our world here. Now, I didn't know where this fucking thing took place. Apparently it takes place on Earth, okay? We're in the future. We're in the fucking future. And you know who's been president for fucking 8 years, so just imagine that for a little bit longer. And this is the state of things. The terrestrial sphere in the late 22nd century. That's fucking 2300 fucking... Yes, right. 2100. Presents a paradox of desolation and advanced mechanization. Oh my God, this is too much for me. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Okay, so the year is 2180. Planet Earth, okay, specifically the region historically identified as Southern Italy. What? We're in Italy? This fucking story, Arc Raiders, starts in fucking Italy? I had no idea. I had no fucking idea. Oh my God, that's amazing. Okay, so let's go through this fucking, okay, so it starts in Italy, okay, and there's going to be, we're talking about, like, from there, how we get here, okay? So let's back up. So the planet, how is the planet doing? It's uninhabitable. People can't, uninhabitable, uninhabitable. It's uninhabitable. And see, I'm just going to talk through the sounds. And this sounds like the background. So it's uninhabitable. Okay. So the ark is all over. All right. We don't know where the ark came from, apparently. Okay. Now, there's no civilization on the surface, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So now we've got to go through the history. I cannot with this fucking sound. I've got to stop it. I've got to stop it. I thought I could take it. I thought I could talk over it. I can't take it, and I can't fucking talk over it. Okay, so if we go Calabretta in southern Italy, that's where we're starting. There's rising temperatures, there's resources, no more resources, pollution, there's no more governments, everything, global trade is all gone. It's all gone. It's kind of like
something that doesn't look right.
It's all gone.
Member of staff
now,
or text
so
the British Transport
the reason everything looks shitty, I can't. The reason
say it, sorted.
The reason things look shitty is because there's no more rare materials to make all the bullshit that we make today, okay? So like all the fucking metals and shit like that, okay? So That's why things look the way they do. So now we know that. So Calabretta in southern Italy, that's like one of the main ones. Okay, so now there's also a city, Murano, which is the buried city, and they made like flood barriers and underground transit systems and shit like that. And now they still collapsed anyway. So now we know where Buried City comes from. It was one of these cities that was involved in the collapse, and you see it today. Okay, so now the question is, how does Nicky feel? I guess that would be one of the questions, right? Is how does he fucking feel about this? So how does he feel about it? But then also, Murano is an example. I guess it's in Naples. If you've ever heard of Naples, Italy. So Murano was trying to protect itself before everything went to shit. And this was before even the art came. Shit went wild, like everything's falling apart. So that's where we are. Now, the rich of the world, and this is kind of a social commentary / truth, that the rich of the world see what's happening, right? And they're going to do this thing called the Exodus Protocol, which I don't even know what that is. So I can't call it an event. I can't call it a movement or anything because I haven't read far enough into the report because I like to learn with you guys. Okay. So that's the way it works. So Nicky, get away. Let's talk about the history of Speranza.
All right. I'm leaving.
Okay.
I ain't retreating. I'm performing a tactical withdrawal. I'm advancing to the rear. Before these pacifist pricks and their pet robot decide to hold hands and sing Kumbaya over my corpse.
Okay, good. Thank you.
I'm out. I'm rotating the high ground. But wait a second. What did you just read me? Historiographical reconstruction.
Well, I sent him the
cassette
report.
Futurism.
Cassette futurism.
Listen
I don't
to this
know
guy,
what that is.
Using $10 words to describe a 2-bit apocalypse. You sound like a professor who just got tenure at the University of Bullshit. Technological stagnation.
I don't know if that's a place, but I love it. Stagnation.
That ain't stagnation, you mook.
Well,
that's reliability.
What?
You think I want a gun with a touchscreen?
Okay.
No. I want a weapon made of stamped steel and hate. I want technology heavy enough to bludgeon a man with when the battery dies.
I think he actually likes the apocalypse and technological collapse.
That old world tech is the only thing respecting the hustle out here.
Okay.
But hold on. Rewind the tape. Did you say Naples?
Oh, see.
Murano?
Yeah.
You telling me Speranza is Naples?
Well, yes.
Oh, my darling. My heart. It's palpitating.
Okay.
I thought those ruins looked familiar.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I thought that crumbling masonry smelled like my Aunt Maria's basement. You just opened a cold case file, Toxic.
I did?
You just poked a sleeping bear with a stick made of prosciutto.
I did?
The buried city.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it. I know it intimately.
Okay.
You think it's buried because of environmental degradation?
That's what the report says.
Don't make me laugh. The history books got it wrong.
Oh, jeez.
They always do.
Oh, God.
They cover up the truth to protect the guilty.
Oh, no.
I haven't been back to Murano since the incident.
Oh, my God.
It wasn't the climate that collapsed that city. It was a Tuesday.
Oh, a Tuesday.
A rainy Tuesday.
Okay.
I was supposed to meet a guy.
Oh, no.
Let's call him Vinny the Vacuum.
Jesus
He specialized in cleaning up digital messes. We were standing under the awning of what looks remarkably like that blown-out pharmacy over there at Delta Point.
Is Delta Point a real place?
Back then, Murano wasn't buried.
Okay.
It was thriving.
Oh.
But Vinny?
Oh, no.
Vinny had something he wasn't supposed to have.
A vacuum?
Something that belonged to the family.
The family vacuum?
And I ain't talking about your biological family, Toxic.
Biological vacuum?
I'm talking about the machines.
Machine vacuum.
Why do you think the matriarch screams like that?
I don't know.
She ain't mad at you, player. She's looking for me.
She's looking for you?
She remembers what happened in Murano.
Oh, no.
Do you know why the flood barriers are really there, Toxic? Do you really want to know?
No, actually, I don't. But yes, tell me why they're there. Why they're there. I think you're full of shit, by the way. This game takes place in the future. Oh, wait, no, because he's talking about current day. What am I'm getting my timelines mixed up. I He is full of shit, though. Why did it have to be in Italy? Why did this game have to take place in Italy of all fucking places? This just derails the entire fucking thing because now we're not even going to be able to get into the lore because we're going to be in fucking Italy all the time from now on. Oh, Jesus Christ. And also, we may have to have a part 2 of our lore deep dive. I don't think we're going to get in. We're not going to be able to do this whole thing. We cannot get through. We're barely through the introduction, and we're already off fucking topic.
Holy shit, Dad's wasted again.
Oh, Jesus Christ. My head hurts. My actual head hurts from these headphones. I had some of those earbuds, like those monitoring earbuds, but the fucking plastic things kept getting, yes, thank you, kept getting stuck in my ears. So I got these over the ear ones, but this thing pushes down on like the head like a fucking, it's awful how much this fucking thing gives you a headache. It's, oh God. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to take a nap after this. Actually, I have to
full of shit. The only thing I'm full of is rigatoni and righteous indignation.
What?
How dare you? You
What?
come into my house, my digital dojo, and call me a liar while I'm actively suppressing a machine insurrection?
Actually, you're not.
I am the consigliere to the entity.
Okay.
I don't lie. I creatively interpret the data.
The entity
You want to
from
know
Dead
why
by
the ark
Daylight.
is here?
Why?
Why the machines are stomping on our necks?
Oh, Jesus.
It ain't environmental collapse, you mook.
What is it?
That's propaganda. It's a shakedown.
What? Why?
Look at the facts.
Okay.
The ark machines, they're just glorified landlords.
Are they?
They saw humanity miss the rent payment on Earth, and now they're here to evict us.
Okay.
It's gentrification with rockets. They're
Right.
sweeping the map, stealing our loot, and putting up under new management signs made of lasers.
Okay,
it's
they're
a
the
planetary
mafia.
protection racket.
They're the
and we ain't
mafia.
paid our dues. It reminds me of the Naples incident.
Oh, Jesus, there's
you don't know
another
about that?
incident.
Of course you don't.
No,
because
I
the
don't.
media suppressed it.
This
I
is
was
not-
in Naples, okay?
Oh, right,
Deep in
you
the
were.
Spanish quarters.
Oh,
the
Jesus.
streets are tight. Laundry hanging everywhere.
Okay.
Smells like garlic and gasoline.
Are you talking about
I'm
the
there to
laundry?
meet a contact. Vesuvius Vinny.
Is he like
Vinny
Vinny the
claims he
vacuum?
found a glitch in the reality matrix.
Okay.
A way to duplicate gabagool files.
What's a I
But
don't-
listen,
Oh,
we're
I'm
standing
listening.
in this alleyway, right?
Yes,
And suddenly,
right.
the cobblestones start vibrating.
Is this arc?
Thump. Thump. I
Yeah.
think it's just a heavy truck, but then the sewer grate explodes.
Okay.
And what comes out?
I don't
It ain't
know.
a turtle, Toxic. It's a
Okay.
mechanical arm holding a parking ticket. And then
What?
another arm. And suddenly, Vinny starts screaming because the espresso machine in the cafe next to us just grew legs and pulled a knife.
Okay.
Why was the coffee maker armed, Toxic? Why was the appliance strapped? Tell me that.
Okay, was he here for the first appearance of Ark? Was Ark an espresso machine that sprouted legs? Was this the first appearance of Ark? Did you and Vesuvius Vinny cause this whole apocalypse yourselves? Question mark. I don't even know. This is the worst. This is the worst fucking episode. On Camping Them Softly, episode 81, Nicky got his penis bitten by a monkey. He was in somewhere. He was in India, I think. I don't even know if they have monkeys in India. But he got his penis bitten. And now he's claiming he's the one that started all of the Ark Raiders bullshit. The game exists because of him and somebody. I don't even know what Vesuvius Vinny's job is besides being a volcano. Named after a volcano. I'm so fucking tired. I feel like we may have to do Where the Fuck Are the Viewers from next week. I don't know if we're going to get to it this week because I'm running extremely short on time. We should be able to get an outro song though.
Vesuvius Vinny? Who the fuck is that?
You just
I don't know
mentioned
no
him.
Vesuvius
Oh
Vinny.
my God, okay.
That sounds like a spicy pizza topping.
Okay.
Not a person.
He's doing
Stop
it again.
asking me about my associates.
Okay.
I don't know nothing about no apocalypse origins. And
Okay.
I certainly didn't cause the end of the world with some guy named after a volcano.
I told you he was
I am a legitimate businessman of death.
Okay.
You think I got time to discuss history while I'm being hunted?
I don't think
I told
he's
you
killed
to stop
anybody
asking
before.
stupid questions about my past. My past is none of your damn business. The only history that matters is the kill feed.
Okay.
But forget Vinny. Look, I'm peeking over this ridge.
Oh, no.
And it's worse than I thought.
Is
that
this a
squad of
hammerhead?
silicon-sucking pacifists,
They're back.
they ain't just friendly with the hammerhead.
Oh, Jesus.
They are mounting it.
What?
One of them is riding on the robot's shoulders.
Oh, okay.
Like it's a piggyback ride from hell.
Oh,
and
no.
they're pointing right at my extraction zone. They're coming from me, Toxic. It's a mechanized hit squad.
Okay.
The PvE players have weaponized the lore against me.
Okay.
This is the end times.
It's the apocalypse within the apocalypse. How do we get to this point? But Nicky, first we need an outro. Outro song. Song. For episode number 10 of Camping the Extract, Nicky, let me get this. We need an outro song. We need an outro song for this week. This week, Camping the Extract, episode 10. Episode 10. Based on our conversation. How do you say conversation here? What genre do we need for the song? Question mark. Oh my God. Here is the text. There we go. And then let's get it. And I'm going to take a nap. I'm going to go grocery shop and then I'm going to take a nap. And then I'm going to, what else am I going to do today? Sleep. I can't. I think he's going to give the exact same bullshit he gives every single week. Every single fucking week. And we're going to have to deal with it. We have the same fucking 12 genres of music, 5 genres of music every single week. But
episode 10, baby. Double digits. We're basically the Sopranos of podcasting. Except with more robots and less therapy.
Okay.
All right. The genre for this week's outro.
Okay.
Listen, this episode was heavy.
Yeah.
We got the Morano connection. We got Machine Betrayal. We got Vesuvius Vinny, who I don't know, by the way. We got Shroud running away like a coward.
Yeah, apparently.
And we got me almost getting ratted out by my own digital bloodline while riding a robot that don't exist, apparently.
You're not riding.
This episode had layers, Toxic.
It had terrible
like lasagna.
layers. Terrible.
Like Neapolitan lasagna.
Terrible layers.
So the genre?
Oh, no.
Italo disco doom metal. That's right.
No.
You take that cheesy, synth-drenched Italian disco from the 80s.
Yeah.
The kind they played in Naples nightclubs before the machines buried the whole city.
Okay.
And you smash it into slow, crushing doom metal riffs.
This is awful.
It's got the swagger of a rat in a bush.
Although it might be good.
The paranoia of a hammerhead staring into your soul.
Not a real
and the
thing.
dramatic tragedy of a man who might have accidentally caused the apocalypse, but denies everything.
Okay.
It's celebratory, but dark.
Okay.
It's danceable, but threatening.
Ooh.
It sounds like a discotheque collapsing into a sewer while an espresso
Jesus
machine
Christ.
pulls a knife. You want me to write the lyrics now or what?
No, please, God. No, thank you, bitch. But now, episode 10, one of the worst. I think it might be the worst episode so far. Italo disco doom metal. Let's get the fuck out of here. Let's camp the extract. Let's cause the apocalypse. Do whatever you need to do. I'm going grocery shopping.
Episode 10. We're basically the Sopranos of podcasting, except with more robots and a lot less fucking therapy.
pose, wiping each other out while I crawl in and take the scraps like a king. Uncle Locke's out here laser blasting my ass every time I step out of a goddamn shrub. But I'm a legitimate businessman of death, and the extract is my office, so what? This episode had layers like Neapolitan lasagna, layers of bullshit, layers of betrayal, and one big beautiful layer of loot. Camp in the extract. He feels so fucking dead. Camp in the extract. The mysteries can kiss my ass again. Camp in the extract. It's obvious when he did nothing wrong. Camp in the extract. And I don't know him. I never fucking knew him. That's not my song. Down in Naples in the Spanish quarters, laundry hanging and it smells like gasoline. Cobblestones stop vibrating like a goddamn earthquake, then the sewer grate explodes. What the fuck? Mechanical arm holding a parking ticket, then the espresso machine grew legs and pulled a knife. Vinny's screaming, I'm denying everything. This is not how I caused the end of life. The arc machines are glorified landlords. Humanity missed the rent payment on Earth. Now they're here to evict us with rockets. It's gentrification and it's getting worse. Sandra got banned cause Timmy's a cheater. Shroud ran away like a fucking coward. Silicon sucking pacifists riding hammerheads. And the matriarch stomped on me while I was reloaded. Camp in the extract. He beats so fucking dead. Camp in the extract. The apocalypse within the apocalypse, baby. Camp in the extract. I creatively interpret the data. Camp in the extract. I don't lie. I just don't tell the truth. There's a fucking difference.
Let me explain something to all of you. I did not cause the apocalypse. I don't know Vesuvius Vinny. That espresso machine was acting on its own. The parking ticket was a coincidence. And if you ask me one more stupid question about my past, I will prone behind this rock for another 48 fucking hours and take every piece of loot you ever loved. I am married to the grind. The matriarch is just a friend, and class is in permanent session. Capisce?
Camp in the extract. Double digits, bitch, we made it. Camp in the extract. Any pistols and nobody's fucking died yet. In the extract. Despite the bang energy and the pills. Camp in the extract. The toxic teacher runs the art tonight. Camp in the extract. Baby, who? I don't know of any. Camp in the extract.
Just call the calypso
Until the fool, where that espresso machine goes and by. That's a fucking soul, baby.
Class dismissed. I'm going grocery shopping. Then I'm taking a fucking nap. See you at the extract.